Hello, my colleagues. One of the things that I was looking at as I was doing my research into learning modalities is that looking into the needs of my targeted audience, which is eighth grade science class, collaboration played an essential role in developing the higher level knowledge that as we're looking at the next generation science standards, students are required to think like a scientist or an engineer. That means they have to develop the scientific habits and procedures to solve problems or to provide credible conclusions to scientific phenomena. Thus, the learning modality focus for me is collaboration, especially in the unit that I'm going to be designing on coastal erosion. We're going to be looking at how Louisiana can deal with the coastal erosion that is actually happening in the state. So, as I work with ways in which my students and the instructor can provide alternate viewpoints through either face-to-face conversations, which they can use with Google Meet, or written expression they can use with Google Docs, Google Presentation, or even Google Blogger. Looking into the Google Suite, I started to see how I can use collaboration in a deliberate and explicit way for them to do this. Another type of technology I began to look at is voice thread, where they can actually start looking at different student work and make their own decisions on that, as well as give each other academic feedback on any points of view that they may have presented in their writing. As I started to dig even further into the research on this type of modality, I also noticed I could use Google presentations to help them to actually present their information on any type of real life application problem that I give them. So, in doing that, students will add to their own viewpoints and review others. And as they begin to uh, continue to do this, they're going to start developing those critical conversation uh, pieces that they need, and they're going to learn how to interact socially in a technology medium, which is very important as they're beginning to we move into the 21st century. So as they develop those written responses as well as oral responses, those technology applications will guide me in giving them academic feedback in a constructive way as well. So they can begin to form those structural frameworks to actually start addressing the learning misconceptions that they may have as they develop this collaboration over time.